Thank you so much, Golden Boy and Dr. Lupo. You're looking older by the minute. Thank you for that nice dab. I appreciate you keeping it alive because you know it is never going to die. Nick Merckx, though, elimination leader in this game. And I saw for just a moment, we got TSM Kaysen and even Jo in this game. Are we just going to be in stack lobbies for the rest of the day? Is my heart just going to be racing the entire time?
Yeah, so generally, if you are unfamiliar with the tournament formats and how kind of the matchmaking works, you match with the players closest to you in point totals. So, I mean, as we get towards the end, it's only going to be the leaderboard relevant lobbies, the players who are fighting for those prizing positions, the players who are trying desperately to claw their way into that first place spot, as we have World's Best Gaming Pika right there. No sign of Ruck, so he could be one of the solo dolo or one of the 5 solo dolos, because, you know, 24 times 2 is 48, subtract the 43, and that's 5.
Boom. That's right. In case you missed that math lesson before, that's how to quickly identify how many solo riders are left in the current game. But check it out, man. We're near Pleasant Park, hopping in here with the 5th circle. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Happy Easter. Hope you've had an incredible day. And thank you for tuning in for some Fortnite action. Very quickly, let's touch on the format. Top 15, 10, 5, and Victorial are all those placement thresholds with 3, 2, 2, and 3 points respectively for 10 total points as far as placement goes. Each elimination is worth 1 point. We are in NA West on the finals for the Fortnite World Cup Online Open. Players are trying to qualify here in the first week of duos, and there's how many spots are available right now in NA West, which is actually just 1. So only 1 duel will be punching their ticket after the games today. We see Mystery's Banana.
Yep, Mystery's Banana. That mystery had a banana, and now it is gone.
No, the banana was the mystery.
No. It's the mystery was owned. You know what? You're right. Multiple mysteries have a banana. So it's just like each individual mystery you read is a banana, but that one got peeled right there and thrown away, tossed, just like a bad little trap. Nobody's slipping on that one there. Instead, all the loot going out and a ton of median ammo, so Slowgrow just gonna fire shots away. And notice here, Zeke, how he's always making sure his body is covered by the cone, making it that much harder for anybody who does have either an infantry rifle or a sniper to take a peek at him.
Yeah, so if you're kind of like new to Fortnite and you're looking to level up your gameplay, try just dropping a cone in your 1x1s. This is such a great point that Sun was talking about, and you actually see he even edits the cone to get himself up inside the 1x1. So what's cool is, let's say someone does blow out your wall, like with a heavy sniper, maybe they shoot a wall, you still have that cone that you could hide behind to eat a few shots. Or, you know, you're just like me and you're just always full sending on people, like even when it's the worst possible situation. That's me. Every time.
You know, like they said, a broken clock is right twice a day.
That's right, baby. Twice a day.
Not always a horrible thing, but if you're hearing that little rift shake noise, no, that's not a broadcast bug. That's somebody using it as a fake, trying to get somebody to push down in next to him, trying to see if they leave. But Slowgrow isn't buying it. Instead, rotating with the RPG and looking for people to fight so he can top himself up here on supplies. Now, again, we've changed up kind of the technology we're using to jump into the matches, the format and the way we are. So his HP is not 0-0. He's not one of those zombies running around. It just hasn't updated. We're working to iterate on that. But you see Nick Merckx hanging out down there on the low ground as Slowgrow is trying to rotate to him. He was our elim leader sitting on 4 as Slowgrow does get cracked there, but is able to pick up gaming with junk.
That was disgusting.
And when we say that, we mean that in a great way. We are disgusted by how good you are. It is sometimes sickening how amazing these players are, just like how amazing and consistent Nick Merckx has been. I know at the very start of this, we kind of talked about him struggling to make it into the late game. Since that first cast, him and Neo have done nothing but improve. Every week, he tweets out a screenshot of where they are on the leaderboards, and they say, work is coming. We're not there yet, but work is coming as he's putting in work now. No sign of Neo, so it's the Nick Merckx show as he frags his way into the top 15. That's 8 points for them already.
And you know, when I saw Nick Merckx, I was actually kind of taken back to that moment where we talked about him, and you know, he's very, just like you said, he's very honest and open. He says, look, this is how where I'm at. This is how I feel like I stack up, and I just need to improve. And I mean, we've seen, just like you talked about, man, Nick has grown so much. And I mean, he's already here in top 15. He's got another set of placement points for him and Neo, and he just keeps racking up eliminations. He just has to keep that momentum going. Just take a breath, find elims.
Yeah, and you see now looking to find an edit peak, looking for the backside of the storm, knowing that he needs to find something here because he's low on mats, trying to just be safe, not waste too much, does get some of that white damage. That means that player has no shields, looking to find him, rotating through, has the AR out, trades back again, needs to find something, and he gets it. A wild scrub, you just got tamed. Nick picking it up there and fragging himself into the top 10. Now pushing up through his own stink. If you dealt it, you don't necessarily smell it as bad, but gets picked up there, unfortunately, just outside of the top 5. Badger now on ultimate high. You have T-Noah and KKJ. Darren just below him, Rich Homie Quinn and Tome with Pash. And then Kaizui also still in the match, hanging out on ultimate low.
That was what a dynamic duo that Lupo called out. Said, look, this is the guys I have my eyes on right now. Very quickly, though, big shout out to MFam. You guys killed it. You know, Nick got super far, very well done, and you can definitely see his improvement.
Yeah, absolutely eliminated it there, quite literally taking out 5 or 6 different players, no problem, as Noah there is rotating, able to pick up some shots on the player, rotating on the low ground. Great shot coming out again. You see the close quarters teamwork required, but Darren's a wee bit unhealthy there, Zeke.
And his teammate has the slurp. He needs to pass that again. But nanolite, another game, we see him in that high ground. He is unfortunately by himself, but he has a minigun from up above, waterfalling him way down.
Yeah, nanolite in the top right of your screen. Noah in the bottom right on the middle tarp. You got the wide on the left-hand side. So what they're going to be looking to do, nanolite wants to keep spraying down with the minigun. Noah is looking to just fight whoever else comes in on the low ground. Dodges the trap by moving to the other side of the 1x1 and picks up Rich Homie Quinn. So now top 3, 2v1v1. Noah isn't alone, but Darren is so low on HP that this is going to get awkward real fast. Kaizui on the mid-tarp now, opting to drop down. Going to try and take this 1v2. How good are you, Kaizui? Not good enough today, unfortunately. Noah and Darren able to clutch that one out. They do have the combined 8 elims, but Circle goes to full close. nanolite holds the high ground and just waits them out. No more elims coming through, but the victory royale, the 3 eliminations, 13 points, and a great showing from nanolite how to execute and hold the high ground to a victory.
Very well played and very well executed coming out of nanolite. But let's go, guys. We still have more action. Don't get comfy, all right? We have way more games to hop into and take a look at. Let's see this next game. 44 players, 23 duos left. And VSINs has 4 eliminations. Currently your elimination leader. We see we are here just hanging out, man. There's still so many people remaining, guys. Again, this is finals for NA West. All right, a lot of these guys trying and vying for that #1 spot here, trying to punch their ticket to the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. Pleasant Park about to be overtaken. We're about to hit Circle 5, and you see on your right side of your screen there how many spots are up for West. It's 1.
Yep, and Pleasant Park about to not be so pleasant as all of these players, whether or not they're in contention for the top spot, they all want to move up the leaderboard a little bit, get into that next threshold for prizing, get a little bit of paid for their time and effort and taking the time out on Easter Sunday to come play these matches. And you can see there, that's how we're earning points. 11th through 15th is 3 points. If you move up into that 10th place bracket, you get 2 more for a total of 5. 2nd through 5th grants you 2 more for a total of 7. And then the Victor Royale duo walks away with 3 more. 10 total cumulative placement points up for grabs, and each elimination is a point. And we've seen if you want to be up there at the best of the best, you got to be doing both at a consistently high level, because we're not talking about just being the best in your state or the best in your country. We're talking about the best in the region, the best in the world when it comes to the Fortnite World Cup.
That's right, man. And Jumbaco and his duo partner looking to try and charge this player. A rift is going to rip them all out, though. His duo partner, Chance Frost, is still down below. So this is nice. Come back down, edit the wall, and meet a nice little door for yourself. Come on in.
Are you there? Okay, hi, I'm home. Work was real tough, you know. Me being drifted all, I'm used to it, but hi, I'm back. It's
Drifting
nice.
was rifting up top.
Drifting was rifting, and then he drifted right down into his home in Pleasant Park. I was going to try and rhyme it again with something iftin, but I ran out because I'm not that good.
It's tough. It's tough.
I'm definitely not a rapper.
30 players left, 18 duos remain. Look at the density of this, man. This is so tightly packed. A bunch of players well established right now. This is going to get pretty chaotic. Once we get the circle starting to move, let's hop on over to Volcano and Aim Soldier right now. Loving the loadout, loving the utility he's got in the Slurp and the minis, etc. I'd be curious to see what Aim Sonder. I can't read. I never learned how.
It's okay reading in anything that's not multiples of 10. We know they're difficult there, but we're trying to get inside that top 15. And Aim Saunders, a player I hadn't heard of. I went and looked him up actually a little bit last night after seeing his name in the feed a couple times. And somebody who's really just trying to get his name out there, doing really well in the mid game, but needs to convert in these late game situations. If he can kind of close up and tighten some of his rotations, not get caught out and be ready to fight. If he doesn't take those breaks off, I think he's somebody who's able to push himself up to another level and should be looking to challenge as they're rotating now on this backside and trying to make a play.
So let's see if they can find someone, catch anyone off guard as they're making these late rotations with their backs to the storm. He catches a player there. Another one as well. This is huge. Just leave them back there as well. You want them to fall in the storm. Oh, in this case, if those had been Thirst, that siphon would have been crucial to him surviving, but the game continues on. We see Launchpad as 2 players go up into the sky.
Yeah, and we're now inside that top 15. Also have 8 solo riders hanging out there as well. 13 duos remaining, 19 players hanging around as Slinky picks up J Hunt right there. And we're starting to move up one of those mountainsides, so things are going to get a little awkward if you don't own a lot of these structures. You see Botsid editing his way out and looking to take advantage of the players on the side, gets one knock and then gets up to the crest of the hill. So what he should look to do now is gatekeep out that other player on the bottom side. If he can just tag him once and not fall over the side, he will be able to get another elim because the player won't be able to get up. Instead, rotating along the back and looking for targets.
Oh, the flick was disgusting!
Finds it there onto sticks. God, Bot said not a bot at all. Indeed, great shot there, but the Kara brothers, Papo and Verty, on the high ground yet again. We've seen them in so many of these lobbies, but haven't really called it out. Their consistency has been fantastic. They're also up there towards the top 20 on the leaderboard and carrying a flint knock right now, Zeke.
Oh my gosh, please make the plays. You saw him pull it out for just a moment. He's going to dive down on this player. A 28, but no follow-up. It's going to mean they're trying to hunt this player down and get that siphon and potential loot upgrades. We see, can they secure this as their back is to the storm? There was a launch pad on the right. I don't think now is the time to use it, but it is an option. They're going to keep building out. It looks like a duo up above as they try to waterfall down.
Oh, that's awkward.
Okay, not like this. It's okay. They do pick it up.
Yep, they got that there. Now you see Papo trying to find whatever of those resources he can. You hear players trying to utilize the jump pad, but they definitely got bonked. If you don't hear gliders coming out, it means they're hitting their heads on something. Elite Sea Dog going down there. His partner Menace trying to create some room for him, but Finesse Ryan converts on that as fumbles down Scrub Nation, and we're into the top 5. Zeke, it's a 2v2, v1, v1. 4 duos left.
Ooh.
6 players remaining.
A nice 109 over on that player as this player tries to challenge. Ryan gets sent back to the lobby and immediately Capo gets cracked from behind, but they follow up and they shut Menace and fumbles down, and that is a victory royale heading their way. 9 eliminations between them, a 19-point game. You know they're feeling really, really good about that.
That was a nice little spree there from Papo, making sure he got the shots on the play.